Hi, and welcome to All Things Amanda with Amanda. Welcome back to my channel, All Things Amanda. And if you're here for the first time, I'm from Kingston, Jamaica. My name is Amanda Seawright. Now, in today's episode, or in today's video, it's a sit down style video for sure. I have my water here. And we're just gonna be having a little chit chat for you guys to get to know me and for you to comment down in my comment section so I can get to know you. I have a little bit of following, 71, so it gives me the opportunity to know my subscribers, and that's a good thing with small YouTubers. Okay, so if you're here for the first time, please go ahead and hit that button, subscribe to my channel, help me build a nice little community, and for you guys to get to know me too. Now, as I said in the last video, I'm not doing YouTube for the money and the stuff. I think those things will come along the way. Right now, I'm basking in glory of just doing it for fun and just doing it for a space where persons can be able to connect, network, and just see different sides of me. Okay, so if you're here for the first time, again, welcome. And for the other persons who have been here from day one, thank you. And we're gonna be starting now. As I said before, I don't have any intro videos. I will be looking into it if you guys can get me up to 400 subscribers. If I can get 400 subscribers, I'll then get intro video. What you guys think about that? And grab some water. Alright, let's jump right into it. And some uncomfortable conversations we're gonna be having. Yeah. Uncomfortable, why? That's the first thing. Why uncomfortable? Because it's supposed to happen, sometimes in Caribbean settings, sometimes persons are hard. It's hard to say certain things. And for me, if you know me, he's a big around the bush type of girl. I have to tell you, when the story was plotted, the characters, the time, who is the villain see with me, who's the characters, the time, where if it's on a stage, if you are into from left side, a center stage, everything, the lighting, down to now how I was feeling when I was telling the story before the story even started. When the story tell me, asking back for your feedback of what the story that I just said. So I'm a girl that, if you know me, you know me. I'm all around the bush, beat around the bush before I can just come to the point. I'm working on it. And as a Pisces that love a good storytelling, as a Pisces that love a little mystery, as a Pisces that love a little whimsical in my life, I think that's just a part of me too. Understand? But let's get into today's video, right? Now, before I go into today's video, I have to pick up my nail tech. Listen, I love her. And let me just go ahead and show you guys her brand. It's called, I know you're not gonna see it because it's kind of twist turn because of how the video is, and you know that works. But she's called the Nail Fairy. Now you can find her on Instagram or on TikTok. I love the nails. I'm really promoting it. This is maybe about, I don't know how much days, maybe about how many days I've done my nails. But look, it's really good. I lost a nail, but the lucky thing is that I got backup, so I can put them on. So I'm gonna put them on, but I gotta show you guys. It's just like still cute, you know? It's just still pretty. I'm going to put on this one, and I'm gonna put on, it has a last 2 nails. But look at this. See there? So I have that gold one and this black one. I'm gonna put them on. So yeah. So into this conversation, uncomfortable conversations, alright? So as a social work student too, I learned to have these conversations because it will help me to be neutral sometimes, and you know, get to know people, get to understand people, and maybe get able to pass on knowledge and help them, right? So I don't want to stay too long in this video. I want to keep it short and snappy, so let me just stop the and just start talking. Alright, so one is let's talk about the father in the home. Now, in a Caribbean, African setting, fathers aren't appreciated as much as mothers, right? And like I have been just kind of absorbing or observing fathers in my life, fathers in my children's lives, and the same for persons that are around me. I've just been absorbing their energy, observing them, and just looking at how fathers are appreciated in the country, worldwide, and stuff like that. Now, I know sometimes, like in my personal case, my relationship with my children's father, we have gone our separate ways, and I know that fathers are important, but you have a ripple effect that's going on, right? You can't just start highlighting one person without looking at their background. And the same for me. For me, I didn't have a strong father that stand up in my life like, oh, you know, or like a coconut milk stand up in a rice and peas, or like how the peas them when them pressure and them fat and big stand up in the rice. I never had that. I had them hopping in and out of my life, and not standing there 10 toes down for me. I had mostly my father figure came from my friend's father, so Kerry. Her father was a great father to me. That's a friend that I had in high school, and she became like a sister to me. Love her same way. Even we had our differences and we kind of get separated, I still appreciated her family. I still do appreciate her family. And then I had like friends from primary school. I would watch their stepfather, how they take care of them. And then I had an Uncle Ryan. Even though I found out that my dad is not my dad, but he had a brother named Ryan, and I really loved how he took care of his daughter. So I was like glued onto him, right? When I look at the father figures in like the Jamaican men, the chocolate scrumptious men, they don't have good fathers in their lives, and that's a really big uncomfortable conversation that needs to happen a little bit more often. Like fathers are important. On Father's Day, you hardly see baskets in half a tree. You hardly see people celebrating Father's Day. And some of the time, people just want to have kids just because they want to come off with a truck, and that should never be. So that conversation is a big conversation, but it also leads to childbearing, or leads to people having kids, and what that experience is like, especially when a father isn't involved, right? And I'm gonna not over even like tell my real feelings without I'm being looked sideways, but this is uncomfortable conversations. So I want the father need to do better, and you guys can't be blaming the whole I never have no father, or oh I never have this. Sometimes I didn't have the best mom in the world, but I'm trying my best to be a good mom to my children. I am doing the works, going to therapy, doing a lot of things to ensure that I don't pass on trauma to them, right? And therefore, with that being said, I think males need to start doing better when it comes on to just trying to be a better person for their children, or even if you're not the children, just try to do the works of being a better person. Anyway, fathers are important. That's what I'm trying to say with all these long, short, snappy, all over the place conversations. I'm just trying to say fathers are important. Right? Big up to you, Daddy. But I'm big up to the fathers them way. That one day the father them must step up. The father them must step right up. Big up to you, sir. Big up to you. Big up to yourself. Salute you, because you step up to the plate and you angle yourself. You understand? You angle yourself. Big up to all the fathers them will angle themselves and step up for them children. Step up for the children them run alive. You know? Chef kiss to you. Another conversation that I just want to switch right into, I might be needing to do this more often, would be friendships. Now, this one needs to electricity. As I said, I don't want my babies into my videos, so I had to pause it to listen to what you're saying, you know, because I'm not ignore my baby them. No matter what I do, video or nothing, but I have to pause it and show to them. So anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is friendships. As a 30-year-old that prioritized like surviving, had to prioritize or had to become an adult as a young girl, I didn't get to prioritize friendship. And the persons that I did prioritize friendship with, it just never lasts. You know? So, I'm in my 30s and now I am trying to, you know, I have friends, but I just don't have that best friend. And I am just opening up myself while still being careful as well. You know, I have great friends like Chef Kiss friends, but they have their best friends, you understand? And I have people that will cause things and do things for me, and I love them. But they have their best friends. We are either more like a sister or we're more like a brother, and I don't have that one friend that I can say is my BFF and my best friend is, you know. I don't know if I can explain it, but I'm working on it. I'm working to be more open, and I'm working to be more vulnerable ish. Because let me tell you, the friendship out here as an adult is hard. It's hard to find a woman that is not either jealous of you or is afraid of your shine, or is not too touches, because sometimes I say some stupid shit out of my mouth. So, you know. But I have beautiful friends in my life, trust me, and I have beautiful co-workers that I really do love. But I learned to observe and live in the moment kind of thing. But I don't have a best. I don't have that best friend I can say, oh, this is my best friend. You know? Will I ever? I don't know. I don't know what the may happen story, but I don't have that one right and that girl I can say this is my girl, you know. But I have friends. I have amazing friends, but they have their best friends. Understand? So yeah. I was just a young girl that was just prioritizing what my life is gonna be like, or prioritizing a lot of other things that was pertaining to still my life, or my parents' life, or my brother's life, or something. Yeah, so I'm never prioritized. And even when someone was trying to like call them best friend, I still didn't put my foot 10 times down for them. So at this stage, I am trying to be vulnerable, open about it. So yeah, that's one more uncomfortable conversation. Friendship when you're in that way. Friendship as an adult is scary. It's scary. And then sometimes I'm busy and I don't know if that person will understand my schedule, you know. It's very rough. I'm busy with 3 kids. So it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. But anyhow, I don't want this video to be long, and I want to see if you guys like this type of sit down kind of talking, chatting. So I don't want it to be too long. I don't want to draw it out and anything like that. And then I want to go and watch the originals because I'm rewatching the originals, guys. I am rewatching the originals. So you see, I don't know. I am a girlie that loves like mystery, and I like the vampire show them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like the witch show them. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Vikings show them. I like history. I like those type of things. I'm rewatching the originals. I love this top that I got from my aunt. I just love it. It's like way down to my bum. It touched my bum. But I'm rewatching the originals, and yeah, like so far I'm at season 1 and I'm loving it all over again. But I'm just trying to observe the show and try to look at it in a different lens, and I like it. But let me know if you do like these sit down videos that I'm doing, and can you help me go to 100k, please. I'm at 70. We can do it. All you have to do is say, hey, you know, say Amanda way crazy, Amanda way creative, man that with the chili could pit them here. So just hop over here. It nah really do nothing. You know sign up for nothing and man not beg no money. All you do is just click that button and subscribe to my channel. That's all. That's all. That's all. So I pop up when I do a video. Okay? Okay. Anyway, so we're not an intro, we're not an outro, but I have Alexa and I have my baby in the background. So let's see what Alexa can do for us. Alexa, 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 Alexa not turn on this evening, so bye. Alexa. How are you, Trey? Not turn on. It is?
Yeah.
Alexa?
Alexa, turn on.
Oh, I have to go and check the plug. 1 second. Oh, Alexa, turn up volume. Alexa's on. Alexa, can you play my like? Oh, can you play? Alexa, can you play my liked songs on Spotify?
Your liked songs from Spotify.
I must look them up. It fit the topic, guys. Look for me. Bye, guys. See you guys in another video, and I hope you look for me.